Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Ferguson. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down after that previous play. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And so a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? That game moves the ball out near the 25. Game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Ferguson. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for a gap. It's Baxter.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He's going to hand this off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 3, Michigan 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Ferguson. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Take over 1st and 10.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The shotgun running play call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and another incompletion.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. On the return, it's Morgan. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Using his legs, it's Taylor. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Georgia offense will take over first and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stops short of the marker after just a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Bringing pressure. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Ferguson. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
With the return, it's Morgan. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's running out of time here. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking downfield, it's Ferguson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Evans. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. There's the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
Chris, I love this. People look around. They're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the 3rd quarter, and boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. They're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with their running game here.
Boy, this guy is the complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. That one hurts, smacks him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
By the receiver. Gain of 3. First down for the offense.
Georgia setting up with a first and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Georgia has moved into the red zone. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia 17.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
This is a risky call by the offense. A lot of times you'll see these plays get blown up, but not here. The receiver turns on the jets and makes a big play downfield for a nice chunk of yards.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
To the air, it's Ferguson. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds, and it'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is.
Here we go.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And this one is right through. But hold on, there is a flag on the field, so let's check that out.
Got it.
So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Ferguson. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A completion makes it 2nd down.
3-25.
And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, he'll come out throwing. He's got it near the end zone. The Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Wolverines. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Planning up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Michigan 45, Georgia 17.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.